Hey guys, and welcome to the finale of Let's Play Star Ocean 3. So, a couple episodes back we fought Pseudo Blair, and I forgot to mention she's immune or drained. She drains all elements, so that's why I had party set up I did for that. And the final boss halves all elemental damage. I might as well get that out of the way now. We are about to move in. Now, since last time, I've done 4 test fights against the final boss, and as far as strategy goes, we're pretty much going to keep up what we have been doing with a few changes. Now, one thing of note is I did test out both this party at level 82 and 79, and this party at level 65. First time I fought the final boss, I used this party and got game over. Second time, I used these 3 and annihilated the final boss. That should give you a taste of how much more effective this team is than the other team, considering they're almost 20 levels below. So yeah, I'm going to be using this this team. I managed to, the final 2 times I tested out the final boss, I actually used this team, and I didn't have too many more problems. It was just that I wasn't prepared for the strategy that I wanted to use yet. And with that being said, we've already gone through pretty much everything that's here in the last episode. Nothing has changed, everybody's healed up, everyone's got the same equipment. So, let us finally move into the final boss. Let's confront Luthor at last. Now we lose the music here, and I'm not exactly sure why. Anyway, this will probably be a multi-part finale because, yeah, I don't think there are any good points to stop like I've done in the past with, I believe I was able to do that in Final Fantasy VII, and no, I couldn't do that in Legend of June, could I? Not a proper spot, anyway. I may have fudged it, who knows. Can't remember. It's been, what, 6 months since I finished that game? More, probably? Anyway, let's get to it. There's some cool imagery around here. Those almost look like upside-down blades, and there's a little pendulum blade thing there. Almost like that enemy from Final Fantasy VII, which I did not like. And, of course, he's playing the organ. Or, at least that's what you would guess.
Why? Why is this happening?
Owner, I mean Luther. Now do you understand? Stop this right now!
Let me guess, he's not going to listen to us.
Blair? So you led them here. Your defiance knows no bounds, my sister.
And of course we had to drop that in there
So
too.
that's what's going on.
Sibling
So Blair
rivalry.
is the owner's sister. The life forms spawned within the Eternal Sphere have attained a level of intellectual development that rivals our own. It's time to let them go their own way.
You're kidding me. They're nothing but data. The cosmos of the Eternal Sphere is a toy. It's just a game!
Now
Well,
that
the
they've
game's
developed
kicking
minds
your
equal
ass.
to our own, how are they any different from us? The evidence is clear. It's getting harder and harder to interfere in their dimension as we please. Doesn't that prove that they've become equals? That they deserve to live?
But they've gained the power to cross into our own dimension and inflict harm on us. Such dangerous entities cannot be ignored.
They didn't appear in our dimension until you tried to destroy theirs. In my mind, you've done nothing wrong by coming here to stop you.
Pretty much, yep.
What are you talking about? The very existence of entities like these is causing massive bugs in the Eternal Sphere itself. Tell me what's wrong with eliminating flawed code.
Flawed code? Sure, we might be entities created by your hand, but that doesn't give you the right to decide everything. We deserve the right to live and die on our own!
So, like many other RPGs before
This
it,
is ridiculous.
let's fight
Nothing more
God.
than a collection of zeros and ones.
No matter what the real truth is, the fact is we have thoughts and feelings of our own. We want to save our dimension and everyone in it.
She's right. We've come all this way thanks to the thoughts and feelings of countless people.
And a lot of
Allowing
them
you
are
to
dead
erase
now.
us would betray them all.
Thoughts and feelings? What rubbish! Your thoughts and feelings are nothing more than fabrications modeled on our own!
Luther, you still don't get it, do you?
Apparently
Shut
not.
up already, Blair! It's you who doesn't understand. No matter how high a level of existence they try to reach, they're still nothing but fabrications. Data should obey the will of their creator and submit to deletion.
Don't mess with us!
We won't give up!
Don't think everything will go your way. We're not your toys.
Anymore. We were at one point, you know, at the start of the game. Anyway, it's final boss time with, I believe this is called the Moody Goddess? This is a cool boss name. Anyway, he is rather irritating with some of his attacks, but I wouldn't worry too much about it. Basically, you want to keep up, you know, chains of mirror slice if you're using Nell. If you're using pretty much anyone else, you know, using something that's effective at knocking him down, because he does tend to rise up and distract people, do a lot of hits, and that's pretty much it.
Something is definitely wrong here!
Not a very effective final boss. And he falls down. Doesn't really die now, does he?
This can't be. I'm the creator. Why is this happening?
Somebody's got a bit of an ego trip going on.
Luther, stop this right now. Hurry, everyone. Get the Eternal Sphere back up. I'll try to fill in the gaps the best I can.
This makes no sense. How could this happen to me? How could I be surpassed by my own creations?
I don't know, it seems to happen in lots of RPGs. Oh, apparently not completely surpassed. You can still knock them down.
I see. It's because I took the easy way out by only erasing the problematic data. If the viruses are working together to create their own data, then I should delete everything!
Oh boy.
Luther?
Time to hit the World Eraser button.
That's it! I won't stop with the Milky Way galaxy. I'll completely delete all the data linked to the Eternal Sphere.
So he's gonna destroy the world.
That will completely eliminate these viruses too. It's so simple. Why didn't I think of it before?
Yeah, Luther, you're a little bit insane there, buddy. And why are we just letting him do this?
No more of your silly tricks. I'll delete the whole universe!
Why did we let him do this? God, he's batshit insane. Christ. Blair, you just gonna stand there? Kind of shake with the camera?
What are you doing? You are putting yourself in grave danger by trying this while you're still projected into the Eternal Sphere. Luther, don't do it!
Okay.
Die, 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 die!
Okay.
Be gone, everyone and everything!
So, yeah.
Righteousness shall prevail!
Now for the real final boss time. Alright, first things first. This guy is nowhere near the pushover the other one was. First things first, start with might tablets. You're going to want to put them on Mirage first.
Need everything
And there goes the bonus gauge, don't care. Let's move right up. Ow. Alright, so we're going to want to heal up after that, but we also want to hit him with a stun bomb because that reduces his defense, specifically the R series bombs. And I also want to heal up, use a Mark 1 to heal the whole party. And one more thing before I move on is I want to use one of those might might tablets on myself. Albel not dealing nearly enough damage to worry about. Ow. When he starts doing some of his buff attacks like those, you probably want to heal. He also has the ability, even in his previous form, to deal damage. Run away. And to stun. Ow. Yeah. This party is much less effective, but really, you know, the downside, or the difficulty with this fight really stems, I'm going to use Resurrection Elixir. Ow. It stems more from the fact that it's just kind of difficult to keep him from attacking. If you can keep him from attacking, he's dead in 2 seconds. He really is not all that powerful. He does have double... Alright, I'm going to use a stun bomb because he's going to use that attack again, and that really hurt last time. Let's see, there we go. And once I got that in place, I'm actually going to try and hit him here so that he'll stop attacking. Ow. See what I mean?
Wallow in
The first time I fought this guy, I got game over. And then 3 times in a row, no game over. Now I got game over. So I'll meet you for round 2 against this guy. This time, hopefully, we won't be getting game over. It really does depend on if you get stuck with him using those super buff attacks and he doesn't get stun locked. If you can stun lock him for even a few seconds to kind of start your attack sequence, he's pretty much down for the count. But anyway, I'll see you in a moment. Alright, take 2. And this time, we're not going to have nearly as much trouble. Alright, first things first, just as with before, we want to start off with the Might Tablets on you. Thank you very much. And there is one thing you do want to kind of watch out for, and it's basically any of his attacks. Any of his attacks, you're just going to want to use stun bombs to kind of protect yourself against. Ow. Alright, let's hit him up. Ow. Yeah, he's kind of irritated with that. Sometimes his attacks don't show up with names, specifically when they're weaker attacks. Ow. Wow, am I getting annihilated twice? Ow. Yeah, surviving on Fury is nice. Okay, that's it. Screw this. We have the Mark 3s here, 90% healing the whole party. Let's start over fresh here. This guy is being really annoying. Alright, let's... Okay, if he's using something big like that, let's hit him with one of those stun bombs. And then he won't be able to use it. Ow. Would you stop that for 5 seconds so I can attack you? I can't even run away. Alright, so let's get rid of... Wow, this guy is giving me so many more problems today than he was the other day. And of course, Albel's dead, so we gotta revive him now. This is not going nearly the way I was planning on. No. Go. Now, walked into that one. It'd be nice if I could get him hit a little bit. Alright, run away. Wow, I am getting just annihilated. This is just sad. You can interrupt his attacks, even though it doesn't seem to be working very effective for me right now. I don't know why it seems to be kind of, I don't know, weird how it sets up. And of course I didn't have enough Fury, so that was kind of stupid. Well, there we go. Much more difficult with this party than the other party. The other party just annihilates this guy. It literally took me like under a minute to do it with the other party, so is what it is. I guess that's more interesting, kind of showing me dealing with difficulty in this final boss fight. And even though it doesn't show them right away, we do get battle trophies. I got 2 of them. There are 11 battle trophies associated with this fight. 11. And that's going to be true for, I think, 3 or 4 of the optional super bosses in the game as well. So let's just save that here. And let's see here. I got my list here. So, defeating Luther within 5 minutes, defeating Luther within without taking damage, defeat Luther at level 1, defeat at universe difficulty, defeat at universe difficulty without taking damage, defeat Luther within 8 minutes on universe difficulty, defeat Luther at universe difficulty at level 10. And then there are 3 more for defeating him within 10 minutes at level 10 and without taking damage on the final ultra super difficulty, which we haven't seen anything yet.
The small Magellanic Cloud has been erased. M31, the Andromeda Galaxy, erased. IC1613, erased. NGC 6822, erased. At this rate, everything will be deleted.
We won, but we lost. Yeah, pretty much.
Our universe is vanishing before our eyes.
It is.
Oh no. Do you think that maybe we were too late?
I'll try and be mostly quiet because there's no subtitles with this FMV here.
I wonder what's going to happen.
The world's gonna end.
Just believe. Just
Oh,
believe that
no.
we exist here and now.
Don't tell me we're gonna get the Heart of the Cards ending.
You're right. We're
We
not
are
just
starting to degrade
mere
there.
data that someone created.
Yes, we are.
Just because we were told to accept deletion doesn't mean we have to give up. No way!
This isn't how computers
That's
work.
right, Sophia. Choose to live.
Yeah, it's the Final Fantasy VIII ending. Oh well. It's still an awesome
There's
game.
nothing left. Everything has completely vanished.
No, it isn't. You're right there. I can see you.
Light, air, even my own body no longer exists. Absolute nothingness.
So...
Nothingness? So nothing really exists anymore? But if that were true, then what about this thought? This thought is real, and I am aware of this thought. So, there is something left. There has to be. That means that I'm still alive.
Yeah, we get little flashes of cutscenes throughout the game. And we see that he is not quite dead yet, sir. Though he is floating in a white background. I think that means he's dead anyway, though, doesn't it?